The world economy is getting out of hand. It's so bad you got working class people fantasizing about being homeless. Shit. I myself have caught myself daydreaming about going off in the woods and just live off the grid. Imagine life without stressing about bills or rent. No alarm clock, no email. No landlord texting you like they part of your family because rent due in 3 days. Just me, some trees, maybe a fishing rod, and a cabin I built badly with YouTube confidence. At this point, if a squirrel walk up and offer financial advice, I might actually sit down and listen. Because honestly, life right now got people tired in a very specific way. Not regular tired. Financially exhausted tired. Spiritually overdrafted tired. The kind of tired where your paycheck hits your account and disappears so fast you start wondering if your money even stopped to breathe before bills kidnapped it. The world economy is so jack up. People are scared to look at their bank account balance. Some people open their banking app the same way people open scary medical test results. One eye closed, heart pounding, already expecting pain. Every time they look at their account, they get nightmare flashback from the 2008 recession. You look down and see a number so disrespectful you start blaming yourself for buying that extra snack 2 days ago, like that bag of chips personally destroyed your future. The economy is so jack up now people are opting to just stay at home than to work for peanut. Because sometimes after gas, lunch, transportation, and mental suffering, you start calculating and realize you basically paid money to go suffer at work. Nowadays, every payday is day remembrance. We look at our paycheck and remember the good old days in 2010 when our checks meant paying the rent and still have $500 left over. Back then, you paid rent and still had enough confidence left to say reckless things like, "Let's order food tonight." Now, you pay one bill and suddenly start respecting tap water like it's luxury champagne. I know you remember the good old days when you can take a female on a date without looking at your bank account balance. Back then, you looked at the menu casually. Today, you open the menu and immediately start scanning for words like small plate, combo. Nowadays, you go on a date and your heart start beating hard and fast at the prices on the menu. Somebody orders salmon and suddenly you calculating whether love is truly worth it. You smiling on the outside, but internally you doing mortgage-level math. If she ordered dessert too, I may have to emotionally recover for 2 weeks. I remember when somebody asked about my view on the state of the world and what direction is the world heading to. I told them from where I am sitting there is nothing rosy about the current state of the world. The rich are going to keep getting richer and stuffing their belly with more money, while the poor keep getting poor. It's just how the system, the matrix, is designed. Sometimes it feels like everybody working hard just to stay in the same place. Like running on a treadmill somebody plugged into inflation. You move, sweat, struggle, but somehow groceries still cost more every month. You walk into a store for 3 things and walk out holding one bag like it contains rare treasure. There could never be a freaking equal level playing field. Otherwise, the system will freaking collapse. Imagine if everyone woke up with $1 million in their account. Half the country would suddenly become entrepreneurs overnight. Do you think at that equal level field they will even be motivated to go work for someone else? They will be plotting ways to create their own business. People will start pursuing their dream project instead of working for survival. That one quiet coworker who never talks, suddenly launching a luxury food truck. Opening 3 businesses by Friday. The workplace will look completely different. Managers would be standing around confused because nobody's showing up for 7 a.m. meetings anymore. And that's when the government probably start freaking unveiling their latest robotics army to start doing jobs like cleaning and warehouse packaging. Because if humans stop tolerating nonsense, machines are getting recruited immediately. Picture it. Robots in warehouse uniforms scanning boxes, moving pallets, listening to managers say, "Can we speed things up today?" Then one robot slowly turns its head like, "Speed? Brother, my battery at 12%. When the robot get burnout, they just start malfunctioning and giving the manager a good old robotics-ass whopping. I guess it's the robot way of asking for a raise, too. And honestly, if robots ever start protesting, humans might finally feel understood. Because right now everybody out here wants a prize expense away from staring at the ceiling in silence. A car issue? Depression? A medical bill? Spiritual warfare. A rent increase? Full identity crisis. But somehow people still laugh, still show up, still keep pushing. That's the wild thing about ordinary people. They bend without breaking. They joke because the alternative is screaming in a grocery aisle over egg prices. So yes, the economy is rough. Yes, people are frustrated. Yes, half the world is one bad bill away from wanting to disappear into the woods and learn how to cook with firewood. But until then, we keep swiping cards with courage, checking account balances like horror movies, and pretending everything normal when deep down everybody know this whole thing? A little too expensive for comfort.